mother suffers from lupus, and she was diagnosed when I was roughly around the first grade, and I watched her battle with it. As far as the physical aspects, the mental aspects. For me, growing up, seeing my mother not be able to, to do a lot of things as far as get around as easily as other mothers, and not being able to be as upbeat at times due to her illness. It was challenging because you always want your mother to be in the best condition as possible as a son. But the conditions, considering what she was under, she did an amazing job. She was at every game, and she was extremely supportive of me and my brother. And, so when I was able to make the NFL, I kind of felt like it was time for me to kind of, lend a helping hand and find out more, and not just be a guy who puts his name on something because it's just the right thing to do. Obviously it hits home, and I want to be a strong advocate for it because there's a lot of people that are affected by it.
Can you tell me the credentials or the prerequisites it takes to get into Swagger University?
One, for sure, you gotta have swag. It gotta be official. What I mean by official, it can't be fake, it can't be phony. You gotta have confidence in whatever you do. If it's just washing clothes, you gotta be good at it. If it's folding clothes, you gotta be good at it. If it's reading, you gotta be good at it. So whatever you do, just like you're holding this mic and you're holding that camera, you feel like you're doing what you need to do, that's swag. That's swag. It's just every time you walk into the room, they're like, this guy here is sure of himself. I don't know who he is or what he do, but I know one thing for sure, he's sure of himself. That's swag.
Comeback victory. I mean, you knocked out the #1 defense in football and a 2-time Super Bowl winning quarterback. What were your emotions as you completed that last pass play to Demarius?
Well, the emotions were definitely running pretty high, and first, as I was running down the field, I just wanted to thank my Lord and Savior, and then I jumped in the stands, which I'd never done before, but I was pretty excited, and then got back on a knee and thanked the Lord again and tried to celebrate my teammates, and what a special moment it was for us as a team, for the fans, and for our coaches as well.
What about the victory lap that you took around the stadium?
I just wanted to show the fans how much we appreciate them and how much they mean to us, and if I could just take the time to go around and shake some hands and just tell them thank you, and that definitely, hopefully, meant a lot to them.
I don't know if anybody understands how difficult it is for you to lose, especially like you did last week against Kansas City, your worst NFL game ever. Coaches were in panic mode. What kind of a week was it for you leading up to this game?
Well, we knew it was a big week. We're playing a great team. We were blessed to be in the playoffs, and we didn't want to, have one and done. We wanted to win and see what would happen. And I'm just so proud of my teammates, the effort that they had, and the courage that they showed for more than 60 minutes.
You were the most inaccurate quarterback in the league going into the game. They're the #1 defense, and you hit them for the big play consistently. They just gave up the #1, the #3, the #4, and the #6 longest pass play that they've given up all year in this game. Why were you successful down the field?
Well, I just think, I have great teammates, and they make me look a lot better than I really am, and I'm just so proud of them and their effort.
How do you feel personally about your performance? I mean, this was a game where you were one of the dominant factors in the game for 4 quarters.
Well, personally, it only matters whether you win or lose, and I'm just proud that we were able to get a win, and that's all that matters. And now it's just time to celebrate for a few minutes and get ready for New England.